Hey, what is up, guys? It is Burnnn, and today I want to talk about my personality. But I was going to talk about life stories and stuff. I mean, school stories, whatever. But I just wasn't feeling it, so I decided, you know what? This is a long video. Maybe I can throw in something new, something fresh. I was like, alright, well, let's think of something. And I was like, what about my personality? Sounds like something maybe you might be interested in. And this was a decent gameplay. I didn't really want to put it up as a gameplay, even though I've put up worse ones, which I regret putting up now, but whatever. Anyway, so basically, I'm talking about my personality. And the main thing about it is commitment. I will commit to everything I start, and I will finish it. No matter what. Because that's the kind of person I am. I don't know if you could inherit that or something, whatever. I don't know, but that's what I like to do. Say I start on a basketball team, my team is doing awful, I'm doing awful, the coach isn't really playing me, I'm not happy with it, but I will stay on that team, I will keep going through, and I will pretend to like it until the season's over, because I want to make my teammates around me happy, and because that's what I like doing. Making people, happy, I guess. And if you heard that, that's just my cat being an idiot over there. She's, scratching my chair. She's dumb. Whatever. And anyway, I also hate quitters. I hate someone that will go into a season and then get mad about something. One year we had this kid, I won't say his name, but he's in high school now. He was pitching against, I don't know what the team was called. I wasn't going to tell you, but he was pitching against a team, and we were getting destroyed. He was giving up, in one inning in particular, he gave up, 7 runs? And when coach pulled him out, he was pissed. Literally, steam coming off of his ears, pissed. And so what he did is he walked in the dugout. I mean, he wasn't particularly strong, but he was so mad, he just punched a barrel. He fucking punched a rock-hard barrel. And he broke it. No joke, inch thick. He didn't, break through it, but he cracked it. And then he just kind of threw his glove down, the usual rage stuff. Just chucked his shit all over. And I can slam the bench and shit. Sat down. Stiggy, I shouldn't have said his name, but he came in as a relief, and he did pretty good. He only gave up 2 runs, I think, but they were a good team. And anyway, to the main point of that is that later that kid, that punched the barrel, ended up quitting our team the next game, and which sucked because he was actually a pretty good player, and I was mad. I mean, he was kind of a jerk sometimes, but I was mad because you don't just quit like that. I hate quitters. It's just who I am. And I also hate people who back down. I mean, I don't mind it if they realize that they're stupid to do that, and they later realize that was a dumb decision, and they go and back down. But don't want to tell anyone that they made, a mistake. I get that, but, if you just, back down because you're, scared, or, you're, a coward, and you got yourself into it, and you meant, every word of it. I hate that kind of people. Hate those kind of people. It's really annoying. And let's get on to another thing about my personality is that I love to compete. Like in practice, I will be like, if it's something like sprints, I'll be like, whatever. Like, I'll sort of try, but I won't, like, full out dig it out, like in practice sprints. Because I get tired, and the difference is, I hate about sprints is, sprints doesn't help me at all. In game. Never tired. Ever. At all. I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I'm never tired in game. Play the entire game, don't get tired. Still have energy. Could have played longer. But for doing sprints, like 3 freaking sprints, and I'm just like, oh man, whew, that was a workout, But anyway, I love to compete. I love to play games. But some things that I hate is if I'm not like a starter or like a 6-man, if we're talking basketball, maybe like, I don't know, a 12th man in football or something, which is impossible, because I'm I just play all game in football. Love it, my favorite sport, never drop it. Anyway, if I'm like a 6-man or I'm a starter, let's say talking basketball, I will play so much better than I would coming off the bench in the middle of a game, just coming right into the action, having like not played at all. And I don't think some coaches realize that. Like, for coaches, I hate coaches that are just like, you're starting, the rest of you're sitting on the bench, and then, let's say, you're a relief and you can come in once in a while, and maybe I'll put you in, like these two in if we're up by a lot. But, that's what I hate. Like, some people, they're just a lot better at starting than like 6-man. And the team we had this year, we had a pretty good point guard. We had a pretty good power forward. Our center, we were weak on our big man. Our center wasn't bad, and then our sort of like kind of wing small forward wasn't really that good. And our backup center, he wasn't really that good. He mainly played because he was tall, but he wasn't necessarily bad either. But basically, we had a team about 2 or 3, 3 people that should have started, possibly 4. Like 3 people that probably should have started, 4 maybe. But the rest were just like all 6-man, 7-man, 8-man, and he wanted, come on, coach, you gotta try some other lineups. Alright. And the last one, while I still have a little bit of time, is I love to win and have fun at the same time. I love games when we're obliterating the other team, and I feel like I can just go out and do anything. There's no pressure to just go out and do anything and win it. And if it depends on the sport for tie games, if it's like football, I'm same. But if we're losing by a lot, I don't have the same compassion, but I'm still like, you know what, we're down by a lot. It doesn't matter if I mess up. We're not coming back, that sort of thing. I'll just try to turn it around and have some fun. Anyway, guys, that wraps up my commentary. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.